Hey, how's it going? Scott Zlatev here, and I'm super excited today because I want to share with you the fact that numbers don't lie and where you can position yourself over the next 3 months to be able to start making 10, 15, $20,000 a month. And I'm going to show you exactly why I know that to be true. Now, what's really fascinating here is we were on a hangout last night, and I was just completely inspired. The co-founders of our company, they started talking about, it was a members only hangout, and they started talking about the different numbers that we've generated, the amount of success that we've had, the amount of people whose lives have been changing. Not only my own, being able to pay cash for a Mercedes within 4 months of launching and being with this company, and then retiring from a corporate job I've been in for 10 years within 10 months. I'm not the only one that's achieving those results. No, you're going to see this in just a second. And I want to actually just really relate this to you in real world terms. Okay, I've been in this industry for more than 10 years. Most of that was nothing but constant struggle. And I kid you not, and what's really fascinating here is that when you talk with anybody who's in this industry, what is it that they usually talk about? You ask them, so how are you doing? I'm with XYZ company, how are you doing? And everybody says, well, how much you making? And they say, well, I made X level in this amount of time. And any time that there's an event, they say, I have, here's X level, like triple, double, diamond, black, zebra, striped, Royal Caribbean ambassador speaking on the stage, right? They never tell you how much the person's making. Which, in my opinion, forgive me if you might feel a different way, but, let's just be honest for a change here. Let's get real. Why do people get into this industry in the first place? It's to make money. If it was the case, like me, for instance, I buy a lot of network marketing products because I like the products. I do not make money with them though. Okay, let's just get right to this, okay? And the sooner that we can come to being comfortable with this, the sooner it is that you're going to start having success. Okay, the sooner it is, and this is the realization that I had to do myself, and that's the only reason why I'm speaking to you like this, is because there's a few things that keep people in a business. The attrition rate is terrible in this industry. I mean, I know firsthand. I was just talking to another leader who's been in the industry for years and years and years. Every single person is abandoning this one company that I was with for quite some time. They're jumping off ship and joining something else. Why? Because the owners of the company decided to change the comp plan. And now they're standing up on stage and they're like recognized for being the top producer of this company, and they're like, every single person at this convention is like, wow, this person made this thing. And he said that he was standing up there and he knew it was time to leave. When he's standing up there, he'd been with the company for over 10,000 or for over 10, 15 years, something like that. And his monthly check was just about $4,000. Now, this is the truth about the industry, and this is what I want you to understand. Normally, when a person talks about, when you ask them how much money they're making, they instantly go to the level, or anything. It's because they don't want you to know. That's the truth, okay? They don't want you to know those statistics. And truthfully, again, why is it that people get into this industry in the first place? We get into this industry to make money, okay? The sooner that we come to that realization, the much sooner we can progress forward, okay? Now, the products keep people in and the culture keep people in, but every single person, I stuck it out for about 10 years. It's because I'm just like that. It's like, you're not going to beat me, that's my stick-to-itiveness. Most people don't have that. You got about 30 to 60, well, actually about 3 months to put a check or some income in that person's hands, or they're leaving your business. Okay. So this is just, globally. Well, so I wrote down these statistics here, which is absolutely astonishing to me. And so I wrote an email that's basically covering this. Okay. And it just blew me away. And so that's why I wrote this email, because I've been that person that struggled for so many years without any success. Right? And I feel for so many people who were in the same position that I was. Okay? So I'm just going to show you and explain some of these statistics for you so you can have a better understanding of the weight that this means. Okay? Empower Network's Alexa ranking is 165 in the US alone, 407 worldwide. So what does that really mean? Well, Alexa is a website that rates the amount of traffic that any website gets on the internet. So obviously, if you're not familiar with that, obviously, Google is number one because they're the number one search engine, so it gets the most traffic. Then Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, those things, and it starts going on and on. So basically, there's only 164 other websites that get more traffic than Empower Network. What does that mean? I mean, really, if you think of that, there are billions and billions and billions of websites. Okay, and just to kind of put it in perspective, we are now bigger than Priceline. Have you seen advertisements? Kirk, Captain Kirk, is up there. Hey. Priceline.com, sorry, my impressions. So Priceline.com, NBA.com, FoodNetwork.com, CNET, Woot.com, Overstock. Okay, how many of these have you seen advertised on your TV when commercials? Okay, so Overstock.com and MySpace.com. Okay, so if you're attempting to get anybody to even your company website, are the chances of let's just say if you're with another company or anything else and you want people to come to your site, but if somebody from Empower Network or somebody on Empower Network writes an article and talks about your company, who do you think they're going to be showing up in the search engines first? Not your company. They're going to be running into that person. Because we outrank that. I don't know if that really if you really get that. So basically, like I said here, for everyone who's attempting to market anything online, that it's all about visitors that are coming to your site. Okay, so right now, as it sits, Empower Network has more than 45 million page views. 45 million page views. Okay, we have 20 million unique visitors. Actually, statistically, to really drill it down, 20,220,122 unique visitors to Empower Network. That's a lot of people, right? So that's just the site itself. Okay, that's just the site itself. Now let's talk about some really crazy numbers. The amount of incomes. See, we don't talk about levels, because what is it that people get involved with Empower Network for? There's actually or get involved in the industry for. There's actually a really, really funny story that I actually heard from Dave Wood. They did a kind of a test. They basically they were involved in this one deal where they had some cookies or something like that, and apparently these things just tasted terrible. Okay, and and so they actually did a test to find out what the difference was and how people whether people would get involved or not. So basically, what they did is this person, okay, they would show the comp plan and how much they could make before or after they tasted it. Okay, so if they showed the comp plan after they tasted it and showed how much they would make, the person would taste the thing that they had. Like I said, I forgot what it was, and they'd say, "Oh man, this is not that good," and they wouldn't sign them up, and they wouldn't make any money. They wouldn't, grow a business. Now, however, if they showed them how much they would make by being involved and taking this product and having monthly auto ship, all this stuff, and then they painted the picture for them, and they said, now taste this and see what you think. And they tasted it and they go, oh my God, we are going to be rich. It's because let's just face it, people want to make money, okay? The sooner that we get there, the better, okay? So here's something that it was fascinating to me, absolutely fascinating. Over the last 3 months alone, we've had over 500 people averaging $1,000 a month. You know how rare that is in this industry? This is not that we've only been involved for about 16 months at the time of this recording, right? So 500 people averaging making $1,000 a month. So, let's put that into perspective. I slaved away and worked my ass off for 10 years, and the best month I ever had was one single time I made $1,200 in 10 years, okay? And then it was back down to about $100 a month where I barely made my auto ship. So I was just covering expenses, right? So no profit, right? In 10 years, basically. We have 83 six-figure earners. 83 six-figure earners. Now, you remember, I told you that person, that friend of mine that I know who was recognized being just an amazing producer, was on stage being recognized for X level, and they're standing up there and only made $4,000. Okay, now let's just think about this and put this into perspective. Okay, now 63 people are making $10K a month, 8 people are making $20K a month, 7 people are making $30K a month, 3 people are making $40K a month, another 3 people are making $50K a month. This is per month, guys, okay? 2 people are making $60K a month, 2 more people are making $70K a month, and guess what? We have 4 people making $100,000 a month or more. This is in less than, in 16 months, okay? I know specifically one person, one of my first mentors, it took him 10 years in a previous company, 10 years to get to $100,000 a month. And there's not many people in that company that make, there's about 4 people, actually 2 people, that in a company that they've been involved with for over 20 years that make over $100,000 a month. Let's put this into perspective, okay? Why is it that you're in this industry in the first place? Okay, and I actually cut another video about this same exact topic. I love network marketing products. I still, to this day, I'm not going to show anything, but you see this thing right here? This is something that I still use today. I've got it right here on my desk because my shoulders are a little tense and it helps me. But you know what? I don't make money with that. I make money doing things that people would want to do. And then I buy products that I like. Because, I'm a consumer of these products, right? So, so let's see, go on here a little bit more. Sorry, my computer's freezing up here a little bit. So, let's continue. Okay, how many new people are coming in? We're averaging right now, as of last night, we learned 750 new people coming on board every single day. So in December, 7,255 new members. January, 9,486. February was our first 10,000 new people month. Then March, 12,594 people. And as of April 10th, which was last night, we already have a 10th, by the 10th, 10 days, we already have over 5,000 people. Now, do you see a trend here? This is just unbelievable. It's never been seen before in the history of this industry. It's incredible. We actually have a goal to pay out more than $250 million in commissions by next year. Okay, so the only question that you should really ask yourself when you're looking at all this stuff, is how much of that do you want? Because literally, like I said, I've been in this industry for a long time, and I became a student of this industry. I've tried everything you can possibly imagine. I kid you not. I mean, there's things that I've done that a person would, in their right mind, would say, "What were you thinking?" And it's because I wanted it that bad. I wanted that freedom. I wanted that lifestyle, right? And so I did that for over 10 years. Then I came on the internet, and I found out that I had a few skills, and I was able to produce. Now, I wasn't producing anywhere near the way I'm producing right now, but I came online with about $25 left in my bank account because I made some stupid decisions, And fast forward, 3 years of doing some online stuff. Now I'm and only being and launching with the Empower Network, and watching the growth of not only my business but people who came in 8 months after Empower Network was launched and made $700,000 in a month. Now, official income disclaimer: this doesn't mean that you're going to accomplish that. What we're able to do, you might be able to do more. Who knows? And the bottom line is, I don't know what your worth ethic is like. But when you're looking at where you're at, what your goals are, and you look at what you're doing, if you're working a job, can you make this much money? Unless you're, yeah, you could. But then there's the freedom thing. What do you have to do to get that money? That's the thing. Money's great, okay? But it's the lifestyle. I know people that make, 6 figures. I know people very close to me that live they make a lot of money. But then you say, oh, let's go, let's travel over here for a month. They can't. Why? Because they have that job, And then, the industry itself, most of the time, offline stuff, you got all these meetings and everything. Okay? So I'm just really passionate and really excited about what we see here and what's happening. So just wanted to give you some quick numbers and some quick things, and really show you numbers don't lie, and there's a reason why it is that a lot of companies really hide. You can find their income claims and their income disclosures, but you got to look really hard. Ours is just, this is what it is. Here's our proof. This is what we're doing. Here's everything, because we want to be real. We want to cut through all the BS that's out there and give you what you want, And if you want to have all those other cool products and things, cool. Maybe you don't want to make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 a month. Maybe you don't want that. Maybe you do. I don't know. But I just wanted to share this with you because I'm extremely fired up, and things are just, we're just getting started. We've just been playing around with this, and what you're going to be seeing in the future is going to completely blow away anything that you've ever seen. Because here's what I know. Right now, if you do a Google Analytics search, there's about 120,000 people that are searching every single month for a way to make money online. Just making money online. If you type that exact search term into a Google Analytics keyword research tool, you'll see that 120,000 people exactly put in make money online that they're searching for. Okay. Not only that, but then you see the struggles that most network marketers have. Any affiliate marketers, anybody doing internet marketing, everybody has struggles. They have challenges, and most of them make less than $100 a month. Even the successful ones. And most of them, like I said, they make less than $100 a month, and their expenses are about $250 a month for internet marketing related expenses. Okay? And I know this firsthand, because I actually got into profit outside of Empower Network. And, and it took a lot of work. And so most people struggle and struggle and struggle. So if you're in affiliate marketing, you're going to continue looking for that thing that's going to help you. If you're in network marketing, you're going to get tired of failing, or not failing, but struggling. And so you're going to look online, you're going to search more, because it's the information superhighway. That's where everybody goes to learn about things, is the internet. And so where are they going to go to find their sources, their information? Well, if we are the 164th most trafficked website, and it's only going to get faster and grower, it's going to keep growing. Where is it that they're going to find their information? More than likely, they're going to find it on an Empower Network blog. So if they find it on an Empower Network blog, and let's say they're doing research on how to get more leads, or how to sponsor more people, or how to recruit people, or even how to make a flower pot. I don't know. Whatever it is that they're looking for, more than likely, eventually they'll find it on an Empower Network blog. And that person who is on that Empower Network blog, they're going to say, oh, I can make money here. And then they get in, and then they check it out. And more than likely, they'll come on board. Does that open your mind and show you what we're actually doing here? We're setting people free. We're creating a lifestyle. We're creating a simple way for people to make money, and completely change their whole entire life. And the numbers don't lie. So I just wanted to show you that, tell you how excited I am about these numbers, and how we're just seeing people being successful. And it's just great to see that, to see people who I care about. They're making money for the first time. That's just the greatest feeling ever. And seeing people actually have success that they deserve, and you deserve it because you're worth it. So this is Scott Zlateff. Look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.